All right, so I'm jumping down a little bit to question number 14, and this is in your chapter 4 homework. Question number 14, you have a couple of different options or a couple of different combinations. And basically what this asks you to do is look at a molecular, a net ionic reaction, and an ionic reaction. So a molecular reaction shows all of the different molecules and how they react. And so it would be, you're going to have two reactants that have AQ next to them. And then on your product side, you're more than likely going to have one solid, and then you're going to have one aqueous substance. Now, the question that I was given was, you have sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, and barium nitrate, Ba. Barium is in group 2, so it is a +2 ion, NO3, 2. Now, what is your solid that results from this? You're going to end up with BaSO4, and your aqueous substance is going to be NaNO3. Now, the reason that I knew this was aqueous is because nitrates are always, no matter what they are paired up with, they are always going to be soluble. So BaNO3, NaNO3 is a soluble substance. Now, my net ionic reaction, or my ionic and net ionic reactions, my ionic reaction is going to give me the ions that are present. Na plus, I've got two of them. That is SO4, 2 minus, Ba, 2 plus, 2 NO3 minus. We're going to yield BaSO4. Now, these two things, like if it's aqueous, the ions will separate from one another. So sodium sulfate and barium nitrate, those are going to separate from one another. Barium sulfate, that stays intact because those are not ions floating in solution. Na plus and NO3, well, those are going to remain as independent things because they're still floating in that solution. Now, the last reaction, your net ionic reaction, is going to be, well, what are the things that actually make a solid? So what are the things that contribute to the formation of that BaSO4? Well, one thing is Ba2 plus. The other thing is SO4, 2 minus. Those things will come together to make BaSO4. Now, everything else in that reaction, for instance, the sodium, the nitrate, the sodium and the nitrate. Sorry, I'm going to balance those. Those don't matter. Those do not contribute to the overall reaction itself. So those are left out of the net ionic reaction. They're kept in the molecular, but they are left out of the net ionic reaction. Those are referred to as spectator ions. All right, well, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you have a good